Going live, and we are live. Hello, my friends. My name is Teacher Evelyn Joy, and welcome back to my channel. I am going live because I'm working on some things at my desk. I just finished feedback. I'm sending some mail today. I'm not going to put any addresses on the video, but I am going to work on putting some packages together. Today, I need to work on finishing up some masks. So I've been making paintings for friends. I've been making masks for friends. And so today I'm going to be mailing, hopefully all of it. I try to kind of compile my list of people I need to make masks for and people I need to make paintings for and get it all done the same time. So today's my day to go to the post office, working on that, listening while taking a walk. Welcome, VIP Kid Teacher Casey. Thank you for giving me some watch time. I appreciate that. Check out VIP Kid Teacher Casey's channel. If you're not subscribed yet, subscribe to her. Her name, Casey, is K-A-S-I-E. And also subscribe to my friend ESL with a Gypsy Soul. Her name is also Teacher Casey, but spelled differently. Okay, so what I'm working on is I ordered these seeds from Amazon, right? And welcome, Cindy Bennett. Yes, I ordered some seeds from Amazon. And what I wanted blueberry seeds and strawberry seeds because I didn't find them in store, and now I know why. Blueberry seeds and strawberry seeds are very complicated to grow from seed. It's easier to buy the plant already made. But, you know, when was easy ever interesting, right? So we're figuring this out. And so I told Danny is my friend that she gardens, and I view her as a professional. She views herself as kind of like still in the beginning stages. So I'm like, hey, Danny, how do you do this? How do you do that? And she sometimes knows. She sometimes looks it up for me. And she sometimes, I've subscribed to a few new channels because of her that are also smaller channels like us, which I love to support smaller channels if you know anything about me. So what I'm doing while we're chit-chatting it up is I am dividing up these seeds to share with Danny. So what came in this, at first when it arrived, I was super disappointed because I'm like, oh, this is not what I expected. It has instructions that you have to put it in the refrigerator for 30 to 90 days in a paper towel. So I'm like, oh my goodness. But then I realized, oh my goodness, they gave me seeds for almost 10 different plants. I'm not going to sit here and count them, but it's like close to 10, 8 to 10 different plants. Let's see. I've got, okay, I'll count them. Let's see. It's a bunch of them. Okay, I'll read them and tell you. So I've got raspberry, canby. What is that? Blackberry, blueberry. I think these are mostly all berries. Mulberry, which I'm stoked about, super excited. Mulberries grow really well here, but mulberry is a bush that turns into practically a tree, but they grow well here. I have great memories from childhood picking mulberries. Nova, never heard of it. Caroline, never heard of it. Got some strawberry, but Danny doesn't need any strawberry because she has some very flourishing strawberry plants, and they even sent me apple seeds. So Danny doesn't want apple or strawberry, but these other berries, I'm dividing in half. I'm putting them inside of paper towels, inside of envelopes. I'm marking them. I'm putting them in this bag. I'm going to mark the date on the bag and keep it in the refrigerator for a couple of months. So they're supposed to sprout in cold temperatures. And then once they have been in there for 30 to 90 days, then you plant them. So I'm like, well, what's the harm? I decided I'm going to put it in the little area of my refrigerator that's for butter. So it's got that little compartment so that it doesn't accidentally get thrown away or something. But so this is an experiment, and you're along for the ride. Kelly is one of the people in the live chat, and I'm actually going to be sending her something. She doesn't know this yet. So I will tell you. Well, I think you know about the apple, right? So Cindy Bennett, she makes iron-on VIP Kid stuff. So she made some apples for me, and I made a painting for her. Okay, so Cindy, while you're here, I need to ask you, do you like it better with the outline on it or no outline. I need to buy a new Sharpie marker because I use up my Sharpie marker. So this one's outlined. This one's finished but without an outline, but I was thinking I'm going to ask the two people that are getting these from me if one of them wants the one with no outline. So I don't know. But yeah, so I finished these. One of them's for Cindy Bennett. One of them is for Jackie O'Connor. And I'm going to be mailing those. I'm going to be mailing the apple and one little hand sanitizer. Check it out. Okay. So I got 5 of these little hand sanitizers, and I'm keeping 2 of them, and I'm giving 3 of them away to friends. I'm giving 1 to Kelly, 1 to Danny, and 1 to Teacher Christy. So I'm sending, 1 second. Yeah, so Teacher Christy, I made her a teacher name sign a while back, but she was diagnosed with coronavirus, COVID-19, whatever you want to call it. And so I painted her a painting on the back. And then Teacher Casey, she ordered masks from me. So since she's already paying the shipping and I already made her a teacher name sign, I said, I'll give you a freebie painting on the back. So she picked which painting she wanted, and she really likes koala bears. So I added that one on for her. So anyway, so they're both getting teacher name signs from me. And actually, I have this wall sticker. It's a unicorn wall sticker, and it just screams Casey's personality. So it goes together, like this. It's got 4 pieces to it. It goes together, and you put it on the wall. Or you can put it on a poster board or something. And she loves koala bears, so I had this in my props, and I never use it. And she's going to love it. So she doesn't know, unless she's watching, that I'm sending her a little koala bear as well. And I wrote her a little card, and it's in there. But I need to remember to put her masks in there because she ordered masks. That's the whole reason I'm sending this to her. I need to sew the strings onto her masks. Her masks are done. She picked the fabric. Cindy Bennett sent me the fabric. So I love our little group of friends that we, share the love with each other, right? So I got these hand sanitizers because they smell really good too. So, okay. What you should know is more effective than using hand sanitizer is washing your hands. So just my suggestion, just coming from me, my tips, I'm no doctor, I'm no nurse, but my tips, I've been watching a lot of doctors and nurses on YouTube giving advice and tips. So this is kind of what I do. Number 1, stay home as much as humanly possible. Number 2, if you go to the store, I wear 1 glove on one hand so that I can touch things like doorknobs and handles and that screen that you have to, for using a debit card or credit card, you have to push buttons on there. And I'm like, that's got to be covered in germs. But treat that hand as your dirty hand, right? And then at the end, use hand sanitizer and don't touch your face and wear a mask. So if you have to go out, that's when I use hand sanitizer. But when you're at home, around the home, don't use up your hand sanitizer. This is like gold. You can't find these in stores. It's more effective to wash your hands thoroughly with soap for 20 seconds when you're home, and try not to touch your face when you're home. So anyway, those are that doesn't go in there. What am I doing? Wrong one. So, yeah, Teacher Casey is not getting hand sanitizer from me. She's getting koala bear stuff. So, but Teacher Christy is getting 1 hand sanitizer from me. So, and then Teacher Kelly's getting 1, Teacher Danny's getting 1. So Danny and Kelly are going to be getting the iron-on apples with their name on it. And they're going to each be getting a hand sanitizer from me. And Teacher Danny is going to be getting some seeds from me. So I'm trying to like just go to the post office one time. So I'm trying to like get everything ready. But I thought while I'm sitting here getting things ready, why don't we chit chat and have a teacher chat because nobody's going live today. So I'm going to go live.
My bag, but it have a heart on it and it have a hand on it.
And actually the reason I'm going out today is because we have our like sewer line backed up, and so my husband ordered the tool. My husband talked to his friend that knows how to do plumbing, and so his friend told him what tool he needs to get the plumbing fixed. And so my husband has to work during the hours that the Home Depot is open. And so he ordered it and he emailed me the order number. So my mother-in-law's off today. I'm going to pick up my mother-in-law with my kids, drop them off at my house, go to Home Depot, get those things, go to the post office, take advantage that somebody's here to watch my kids. And that's what we're going to do. So hedge of protection prayer from all germs, right? Okay. Did I order masks? I know we talked about it, but I can't remember. Oh, yeah. Okay. So I have extras made. If you want me to send you some masks today, do tell. How many do you want? Yeah, we talked about it, but it was sort of like, well, I have some disposable ones, but those are going to get used up soon. So yes, no, maybe yes, yes. I think we ended with yes, but do you want 2, 3, 4? How many would you like? Does the color matter? That is the question. So I need to contact all the people I'm sending masks to and make sure I have their address and make sure they're okay with the color I'm sending them. Because there's there's a few fun fabrics and most of it's just like plain boring fabric. Because I had one friend donate to me like a king size bed sheet, which is awesome. So that's kind of the plain boring fabric, but it's effective. 2, please, she said. But it's gender neutral because it's like blue, so bluish grayish, so it works for whoever. And but I got some really fun fabrics from Cindy Bennett, and those are going fast because I've got ladies that are like, ooh, can I have the butterfly one? Ooh, can I have this one? Can I have that one? And I'm like, okay. They're all like kind of used up. I'm not picky on colors. If you have 4, I'll buy 4. I don't want to get greedy. Okay. So I've been, because I have so many, like this person says this many, that person says that many. I've been keeping track. I Facebook message myself my notes of who all I have to make things for because I don't want to forget someone. So, Casey, I'm going to put Oswald so I know who I'm talking about. Casey Oswald. 4 masks. So I'm going to send you the plain ones. That way they're gender neutral because I suggest washing them between uses. I suggest when you get it in the mail, wash it before wearing it because you don't know if I have a carrier germ or if something in the post office put a carrier germ on it. We don't know. Just wash it before wearing it. Wash it after each use. Yeah. Praying that hedge of protection and trying our best to wash hands and stay home whenever possible. And when we do have to go out, stay 6 feet away from people, wear a mask if you can. My husband laughs at me and thinks I'm so silly and ridiculous. And I'm like, watch the news. The politicians are saying wear a mask. I'm not the only one. I'm not crazy, I promise. And I would rather be laughed at than sick. You know, laugh at me, go for it. But I told my husband, please wear gloves when you pump gas. Wear gloves when you pump gas. Do you know how many 1 million trillion people have used that gas pump and not used a glove? Just, I said, you know, maybe you don't want to wear a mask. You work in a guard shack. You don't go out. I do the grocery shopping. You don't. That's fine. Don't wear a mask. But when you pump the gas, please, you know, wear a glove. And so that's why I'm keeping 2 hand sanitizers because one of them is for my husband's car and one of them is for my car. So I think the best place to have your hand sanitizer is in your car. So after you go into the grocery store wearing 1 or 2 gloves or no gloves or whatever, use some hand sanitizer as soon as you get back in the car. I feel like that's the most important time before you touch your steering wheel. Do I always remember about doorknobs and steering wheels and cross-contamination? No, I don't. But I'm trying to get better and sharing the information. And by God's grace, we are not sick at this current time, and we are thankful for that. And my friend, teacher Christy, is improving, and I'm so thankful. You guys have no idea how much worry and sleep and concern I've been, and prayer I've been feeling for teacher Christy. It just, as a mother, a fellow mother of little ones, it's just my heart. I feel a connection to her. Love her, care about her. So thankful she's feeling better, because that was super scary. It continues to be super scary, because it seems like everyone gets to this worst point of the sickness, and from there, it's like the peak of the sickness. There, they either pass or get better, and you don't know. You don't know. Like, people are the news and everybody. Oh, I don't mean to talk about this. I'm trying to be positive. I'm going to say this and then move on. The news and everybody talk about it like it's only people who are elderly and people who are immune compromised that are passing away from this. But no. There are healthy young people. We're all at risk. They say, oops, I'm writing this word wrong. Caroline. Sorry, I've never heard of a berry called Caroline. Anyway, we're all at risk. And we don't know enough about this virus to say that we're not affected by it. You know what I mean? So anyway, is Morgan okay? Yes. She just used to go live all the time on Mondays, and she's taking a break right now because she's got a lot on her plate. But a good place to connect with Morgan is in the group Prep and Tips, level 1 Prep and Tips. Yep. Okay, so this is the last berry seeds I'm giving to, I almost said to Caroline. They're Caroline seeds. Okay, do any of you know what Caroline seeds are? I'm guessing these are all berries, right? They all look like berry seeds. Whoop. So anyway, you put them in a paper towel for 1 to 3 months, and then they're supposed to sprout. Like, no, in cold in the refrigerator. I'm wondering, should I put it in the freezer? Probably not. Probably refrigerator, right? Right? Maybe. I'm going to have to research more. Yes, Teacher Casey says, I love that group. Yes, Morgan is okay. I messaged her today to make sure she's all right. She's just got a lot on her plate. She's all right. She is all right. So this is for Danny. This is for me. So if you want to send cards to a friend, a great place to get cards is Dollar Tree. Oh, and just so you know, some states like Michigan, and I don't know where else, are roping off and not allowing people to buy clothes, seeds, anything that's not food is not considered essential anymore. And even if you go to department stores, they rope that stuff off so you can't get it. And also things like seeds and soil are selling out. So Facebook Marketplace in my city, I found soil for $4 a bag from someone. I'm hoping they message me back. I'm hoping to get 5 bags from them for $20, because when I bought 3 bags of soil for $15, $15 for 3 bags of soil. It was $5 a bag. And then it went up to $10 a bag, and then it sold out. So I'm like, I need more soil. What do I do? So I found it on Facebook Marketplace. I'm getting it now because it seems like gardening supplies is the new toilet paper, and everyone's now decided to be a gardener because just like I kind of started to decide, I when everyone was free, I feel like I'm 2 steps ahead of some people, like the majority of people, not everyone, but when everyone was freaking out about toilet paper and bottled water, I was like, I can find empty containers in my house and fill it up with water and set that aside just in case. I don't need to buy bottled water. I have good tap water for now. I don't need toilet paper. I can use water if we run out of toilet paper, but if I find it in the store, I'll get it. If not, not. So when I did find it at Dollar Tree, limit of 4, I got 4. So hand sanitizer, this is gold right now. So when I find it, when I'm cleaning the house, I'm like, I found gold. I found a treasure. When I find it on Bath and Body Works, I get it. But planting seeds and stuff, that's more of like preparation for a possible Great Depression. Hope for the best, prepare for the worst. What's going to happen to the economy? God only knows. I'm so thankful to have a job right now. I don't know if you feel that way. I'm so glad I work online. I'm so glad my husband works in a guard shack. I'm just feeling like, wow, when we have a little extra money, we need to save it because we don't know the future. Do you know the future? I don't know the future. But anyway, I was talking about these cards. I got these cards at Dollar Tree. Sorry, I'm all over the place. I got these cards at Dollar Tree. Aren't they so precious? They say you're a blessing. So what I'm doing is I'm sending the cards in the care packages so I can save the envelopes. I'm not sending the envelopes in the care packages because I'm cheap like that. Why buy envelopes if you already bought cards and you're sending them in packages? You don't need to put the envelope in there. So I'm using the envelopes to put my paper towels with seeds and mark them and put them in this bag, and I'm going to put a date on it. So anyway, I'm going to read what you're saying. Yeah, Cindy's. Okay, I'm scared about the economy, thankful for my job, but I knew there's going to be a ripple effect of everyone else suffering. Yeah, and on Micah Kid's channel, he even talked about our VIP kid jobs being affected because we are employed by people who can afford English classes in China. And there are like 2 million people in China that stopped their cell phone services because they couldn't afford it. So the economy, you know, anyway, Wednesday at 8:15, go to Cindy Pummer. That's CYNDIPUMMER, Cindy Pummer's channel, and check her out. She is having a giveaway. Everybody, give her congratulations in the chat box. She reached 100 subscribers. Woo! Literally, when I subscribed to her channel, she had like 45. And then last I checked, she had like 81. And now she's at, yes, Central Standard Time. 8:15 Central Standard Time Wednesday. So in 2 days. I was like, 8:15, it's 8:17. Let me go over there. And it's like, this starts in 47 hours. Then I went back to her original post and she said Wednesday. I'm like, oh, today's Monday. I don't know if this happened to you guys, but when you're staying home, I wasn't sure if it's supposed to be called quarantine. According to a doctor, what we're doing is quarantine. Isolation is when you're sick and staying by yourself. Quarantine is when you are preventing sickness. I don't know. That's what the doctor said. Anyway, it was a live chat with a doctor. He's a pediatrician, and I asked for advice about if you get the if you were to get coronavirus, and he said to take a lot of vitamin D13, basically vitamin D, and take as much vitamin C as you can, because if you take a lot of vitamin C, it causes diarrhea. So as much as you can handle, he said. So that's going to help boost your immune system. Anyway, also another doctor mentioned elderberry and taking zinc. And he talked about taking tonic water, which has quinine in it. So these are all things doctors are recommending to help boost your immune system when fighting coronavirus. Okay, a little bit about me. I'm a positive thinker in that I want to be alert, not anxious, aware, I want to know all the advice. I want to know all the positive things you can be doing because I want to prepare my bunker. No, I want to send encouragement to friends, share advice with friends. Oh, you drink bubbly water all the time. Does that help? Is that tonic water? What is tonic water, guys? Tell me. The doctor didn't tell me. Anyway, so a little bit about me. When I went to the Holocaust Museum in Washington, D.C., it's easy to see all of the suffering and get so depressed and just fall into a hole of depression of why would human beings treat each other like that, right? Why did that happen? Why would God allow that? Why? But instead of focusing on all of the stuff that I can't change, I like the serenity prayer. The serenity prayer says, God, grant me the serenity to accept the things I cannot change, the strength to change the things I can, and the wisdom to know the difference. So what I focus on when I go to the Holocaust Museum is the last thing, which is a whole wall, double-sided, huge wall of articles and pictures and names of people who were non-Jews who helped those who were oppressed. They didn't have to. Some of them gave their lives. Some of them didn't. Some of them, were released right before they were supposed to be executed, So some people helped them out. But some people gave their lives trying to help others, saving the lives of others, smuggling children into adopting children that were Jewish and acting like they were their own, or if they had farmhouses and they were able to keep children in the basement, or people who helped make fake passports for people to get them out of the country, people that risked their lives to help other people. And I focus on that because I know that history repeats itself. I know suffering and bad things happen, and I want to be one of the helpers. Daniel Tiger says, when bad things happen, focus on the helpers, right? So that's what I want to focus on. People need masks. I know how to sew. There's not much I can do. Let me be a helper. I'm going to sew masks for people. I'm not saying I'm comparable to people that risk their life. I'm not risking my life in any way right now. But I'm just saying, that's the kind of person that I aspire to be. I look at situations in history and I say, what kind of person do I want to be if that kind of situation happens in my life? You know what I mean? So that's the kind of person I those are my personal heroes, the unsung heroes that their name isn't mentioned in the history books except for on a wall in the Holocaust Museum. But I want to be that kind of person that is willing to help people if I can. So when I saw that you can sew masks for people and there are people that need it, yes, that museum is very depressing. But I don't want to be one of those people that buries their head in the sand and pretends like history didn't happen. You know what I mean? I don't want to be, and I don't mean to depress you guys, but I want to be someone who's prepared. So that's why, when the economy is coming crashing down on everyone's heads, I'm like, how do you garden? Here, let me get some seeds and some soil and start talking to my gardening friends and well, I was planning on starting a garden in the next few years, but I guess the time is now, right? So I kind of, I just want to, thank you guys. You say that I'm positive and I stay busy. I want to use all of this negative energy for something positive. When I had my first miscarriage, I crocheted and crocheted and crocheted until I made a whole baby blanket, and then I sewed a diaper bag, and I was finally, I was past my mourning, and I was I have those set aside for when God does give me a healthy baby. I have a baby blanket and a diaper bag, right? So it was this project that I had to focus all of my negative energy into in order to get past it. When I was a kid, I had a rough childhood, not as bad as some, but my home was not a peaceful place. So I made my room into a peaceful place. My mom was an art teacher, so she allowed me to paint the walls. So I painted a sunset and an island with a palm tree on my wall. So my room was my oasis, even though I was very messy. Was, what am I talking about in the past tense? Y'all, I'm messy. But I'm an artistic person. So I painted my wall. I painted God is love on my wall. You know, I listened to Christian music because I realized that the secular music was making me boy crazy. And that was, you know, becoming kind of idolatry for me. So anyway, I try to, I invented something that I call a happy box. So whenever I was feeling depressed or sad, I would go through this box. It's a maybe it's decorated on the outside, maybe it's not. It has, you know, notes from friends, birthday cards, Christmas cards, pictures that make me smile, maybe a stick of gum to chew, maybe some bubbles, maybe some Play-Doh. It has things that make me happy in it. It's called a happy box, so that when you're feeling sad, you can go through it. So for me, sewing masks, gardening, sending packages to my friends, that is my way of making a happy box for making my house is my happy box now. I'm also like rearranging furniture and doing Easter egg hunts with my kids. My kids, the information they know is they know we can't go to the zoo, the park, you know, the restaurant, we can't go anywhere. They can't go to the grocery store with me, all these things. But what we can do is we can plant a garden. We can play with sidewalk chalk. We can play outside. What? Why, yes, that's very nice that you asked so kindly. I like that you weren't fussing and crying asking for the iPad. I like that you said please and thank you, and you asked nicely. So for that reason, I say yes. They know they can play with my iPad when they're really good. One moment. Ooh. Here you go, guys. You're welcome. Be good, okay? I'll be out in 5 minutes or 10, maybe 15, perhaps 15. So I'm trying to make this because my kids are little. I have a 5-year-old, I have a 4-year-old, I have a 2-year-old, and I have a 3-month-old. And I'm trying to make this into a time in history that in the future, they're going to look back at this time and they're going to say, my mom got us a swing set. I'm saving up for a swing set. If you want to buy some paintings, I'm going to get them a swing set. I'm thinking of getting a porch swing. I'm thinking of getting a treadmill, but I need to save up for these things, right? But, you know, I've started doing little like exercise videos with my kids. I need to do that a lot more than I do. I'm trying to, I'm spinning my wheels trying to turn this into a positive thing, right? I'm trying to when I send some love and some care packages to my friends, when I paint pictures for my friends, and then I get to watch their videos and see their paintings or their teacher name signs in the background, it makes me happy to be making others happy, and it makes me smile so much to see like teacher name signs I made in the background of my friend's video. So anyway, all that to say, how are you doing? This is a hard time. We're going to be okay. I think. I hope. And if you are lonely and if you need a friend, welcome to my channel. My name's Evelyn Joy. I'm not monetized. I'm not doing this for the big bucks. I make live teacher chats like this one where you can come make friends, chat with people. Maybe you're in isolation alone, but we can come together on the internet and hang out. I do Bible devotion videos on every Sunday morning. I sing some songs and read some Bible, and I'm honest about my emotions. Yesterday was Easter, and I talked about how I'm feeling bad. And guess what? Today I'm feeling better because I'm making happy boxes for my friends, and I'm gonna be happy. Sorry. Okay, I'm very crazy. Unsubscribe. Yes, I just lost one viewer. Went from 10 to 9. Anyway, hello. Sorry, I will try to remain sane for this video. Anyway, Amy Lou said, thank you, Evelyn. You're the best. Life can be a lonely place. Amy Lou, I should make you a teacher name sign. Also subscribe to my friend Amy Lou. She is on YouTube as well. correct? Yes, I think so. I know she's in our VIP Kid YouTubers group. Oh, guys, I've also been making cooking videos because I know how to cook, kind of. I just got a thumbs down on a cooking video because obviously I don't know what I'm doing. I might talk about my waffle iron. Okay, so I have a waffle iron. I don't know if I want to talk about my waffle iron. You're like, what's wrong with that one? She's like going to cry about a waffle iron. My mom passed away 2 years ago, and when we were cleaning out her house, I got a waffle iron, and I left it in the box brand new until the whole world is freaking out, and I'm like, oh, I need to learn how to cook. Guess I'll get that waffle iron out. So I realized it was brand new in the box. She never used it either. So thank you, Mom in heaven. I have a brand new waffle iron. So I've been making a few videos of how to cook other things other than waffles on a waffle iron. And that's what I got thumbs down on because I probably had the wrong kind of hash browns, but it worked. I cooked hash browns on a waffle iron. It worked. It just wasn't perfect. Anyway, I also made brownies on a waffle iron. I did burn it, but I still made a video of it and I still ate it. Well, my kids and I ate it. Anyway, learning how to do recipes on a waffle iron. Next time you go to Aldi, video it. I love watching your shopping excursions. Thank you. Okay, well, today I'm going to Home Depot. I think I'll maybe make a video of it. The truth is, I videoed a shopping excursion of me trying to find eggs. And I went to 3 different stores and I didn't find eggs. So I didn't publish the video because there wasn't a happy ending. It was like, well, none of the stores have eggs. What a great video, Evelyn. It was supposed to be a scavenger hunt for oh, Beth Bosma said I burned my brownies the other day. Aw. The thing I discovered about making brownies on the waffle iron is it cooks it very super fast and you have to be quick to get it off or it will burn. So it takes like 4 minutes to cook it on the waffle iron, and if you go to 5 minutes, it will burn. So I'm writing the word strawberry. You guys are so nice that you are still listening to me ramble, even when I cry over waffle irons and make crazy faces. And y'all, if you want to watch someone who is Stepford wife perfect and does everything right and has a clean house and doesn't burn their food and all of the things, wrong channel. Those channels are monetized. You're coming for the free content made by a human being. I'm not a Stepford wife. If you've seen that movie, super creepy, right, guys? So anyway, I really wanted to grow some strawberries. Apparently, you're supposed to buy the plant, but we may or may not do it the hard way, which means putting strawberry seeds into a paper towel, into the refrigerator for 1 to 3 months. Will it work? Will it not? I do not know. We shall see. I cannot believe Walmart had toilet paper, hand sanitizer, eggs, and hand soap. What? The secrets to grocery shopping is go on a weekday when the store opens. But even then, sometimes they don't have eggs or toilet paper or hand sanitizer or hand soap. I have so much hand soap, guys. If you guys run out of hand soap and you want to buy some from me on the black market, I'm just kidding. I will send you some hand soap, but hopefully it doesn't get down to that, right? In a lot of countries, they use water instead of toilet paper. So toilet paper is not a need. Water is a need. But bottled water isn't a need. If you have good tap water, you just need containers to fill up with water just in case your water gets turned off because I don't know. So I'm going to fill out some cards. Okay, welcome. We have someone who is speaking another language, and I don't know who that is. My husband has a Hebrew name when he comes on here, but he is a moderator, so you know his name's David Israel in Hebrew when he comes on. What state, Beth? Yes, I sent you a Christmas card. I don't remember what state that was. Let me read what you guys are saying. Evelyn, you need chickens. Then you will always have eggs, LOL. I thought about that. And several reasons why my family's not getting chickens. Number one, my husband grew up with chickens and he hates them. Number two, I grew up visiting my dad who had chickens and super annoying. Number three, more mouths to feed. So yeah, you're getting eggs, but also you have to come up with food to feed your chickens. Like you have to buy feed for them. So it's kind of like, I want free food. I don't want food that costs money and more mouths to feed. Anyway, hello, hello. So anyway. Yeah, he's not my husband, but he might still be a good person. So anyway, I don't know. Anyway, yes. So let me scroll up in the chat box and see what everyone is saying. So Amy Lou is a moderator now. So Beth Bosma said she burnt her brownies. Meredith said nothing happened. I just think she is funny in the store. Oh yeah. Evelyn, you need chickens. Got that one right. You're feeding your chickens right now, Mindy. Hey, you should make a video with your chickens, Mindy. Okay, Teacher Casey says, I cannot. Okay, I already read that. You definitely wouldn't come to my channel if you wanted that either. I'm not perfect. Yes, but if you want to watch someone who is like a newscaster or a news anchor type person who reads the... I really enjoy Teacher Kelly tags things. Teacher Kelly, may I ask you, are you at your house now or are you still with your parents? Just wondering. Anyway, and you don't have to say if you don't want to, but yeah. Beth Bosma said, can you still buy seeds and plants? Our governor outlawed buying plants, seeds, and basically anything that's not good or medicine. I'm so frustrated. Beth, some extras. I'll send you some if you want. Michigan. Michigan's the one I've been reading about. They're the ones that are cracking down. Like, okay, who's your governor? Because Michigan's not even one of the top worst places for coronavirus. So I don't know why they're freaking out so much. Like, there's a balance. Like, let people buy seeds. Like today, I have to buy a part for our, well, my husband bought it. I have to go pick it up for fixing our look what happened to my painting. I got paint on it. I'm gonna have to, well, while we're chatting, I'm gonna repaint Joshy's legs in my family painting. This painting is my birthday present to myself. Again, like I was talking about my personality. Every year for my birthday, they ask me, you know, what do I want for my birthday? I want to go out to eat for my birthday. Oh, I got paint on there too. What the heck, guys? I apparently should not have set this painting where I set it. I'm going to fix my painting right now while we're chit-chatting it up. So anyway, what was I talking about? Gretchen Whitmore. Oh, you have plenty of seeds? Okay. Well, I've had a few friends send me seeds. And I've bought seeds. And I've ordered seeds. And I'm thinking I might order some more because I'm definitely buying soil. My husband always thinks I'm crazy. He's like, well, why are you, what? Y'all understand me. My husband thinks I'm out of my mind. He's like, why are you wearing, he's like, you're wearing a mask. Take a selfie. I want to laugh at it. Like you're wearing a mask. I'm like, you need to watch the news, dude. But that's okay. It's okay to laugh at the one you love. It's okay. Laugh at me. See what happens. Joshy's pant color is changing. Welcome, VIP Kid Diane. Is this your first time coming? She said, you said you have to go out and buy a part for your... Oh, that's what I was talking about. Yeah, okay. So my husband, a day or two ago, put some fat from the frying pan into the sink. I later saw my frying pan washed. I had set it out so that it would, like, the fat would dry so that I could, like, easily wipe it out and put it in the trash can. But then I saw he washed the pan for me, which was nice. Thank you for doing dishes. That's lovely. But you don't want to put fat down the sink because it can clog. Then he told me that a bunch of rice went bad. So we have a rice maker. I'm not going to blame him, but I'm about to blame him. He blames me. I blame him. Whatever. We have a rice maker. I make rice for my husband because he's from Ecuador. He eats rice a lot, and I don't very much. But that is our life. So I make him rice, and whenever the rice is made, I always put a plate on the top. I don't close the rice maker. If you close the rice maker, it looks like there's nothing in there. If you put the plate on top, you know there's... So anyway... It sat there apparently for a couple days and went bad instead of being, because I set the plate on there so it'll cool off and then I can put it in the refrigerator. So the plate is like the lid that I put on there. My husband is calling, and so is my mother-in-law. Give me just half a second. So anyway, the rice went bad. He poured a ton of rice down the sink and it got clogged. Now I have to go get the part to unclog it. He unclogged like the sink. He took it all apart. But it's like lower down in the pipes, like in the basement, that we need a big old doohickey. So I'm going to have to end this video chat because I need to talk to my husband and mother-in-law. Have a great day. Bye.